My name is Rick Howard. This is our home. Retired about 8 years ago. Decided we wanted to have a house to live in. That my wife did anyway. I figured a tent would be good, but she didn't like that. And this is what we've got.
Tell me about the material you used and what it was like to work with it.
I'm not sure where I even heard about this material. I think I heard about it online or something. Or were you in Fine Home Building? Okay,
yep.
That's probably where I heard about it at. Got your phone number and gave you a call and asked about it and everything. The Faswall blocks. That's what we decided to go with. Easier to heat, stronger. Maybe the wind won't blow it over. And,
what was it like doing it yourself?
Actually, it wasn't really very hard. The blocks aren't that heavy, so one person can pick them up and stack them pretty easy. And they're little tongue and groove, so they sort of go together, and then you pour the cores full of cement. It seemed to work pretty easy.
To do it, it's really been fun stacking the blocks. It's you know, oh, you got to make this fit, which isn't hard, but it's fun, and it's very rewarding to watch them go up quickly. I was down quite a lot when we were stacking the blocks. I was down most of the days that he was doing it.
So if I was up on a scaffold, she'd hand me the blocks.
Yeah, I'd put him up on the blocks and move him around for him so that he didn't have to get up and down off the scaffolding and stuff. I'm excited to have my home.
We have we're 15 foot of Faswall block to the top of the wall here that you see. It goes 5 foot below where you're standing, and it's all Faswall above the footings.
Were there some things that you found difficult to do with the block, or?
Not really. They saw pretty easy with a hand saw or a skill saw. We used a little electric chainsaw to saw them off if they needed to be shortened up or anything. A little bit of adjusting, and a skill saw if we needed to put a notch in to run the rebar in. Those kind of things.
One of the things that people comment about us when they're planning to build on their own is they get a little intimidated by the lintels above the door, above the windows, if they've never done a lintel. Could you tell me what you did to prepare for that and to do the headers or the lintels the way you did them with the block?
Actually, I didn't do anything very much special there and everything. If you look at the walls there, you can see a little bit of lumber in between the blocks. And the main purpose of that was to hold the top board on so the cement doesn't fall out of the forms when you pour it. After I got above the windows, we just stacked the blocks on there just like we stacked blocks on the rest of the wall. There's extra rebar in the sides, there's extra rebar in the blocks above it, and we didn't do any special cutting or anything for the windows. We just stacked the blocks and poured. This will be a simple gable. It'll just be a truss going from wall to wall. Simple gable looking out towards the east and the west. And then we'll switch the gables over the garage to give it a little bit of character. And we'll have the gable switched over top of our entry door and the sliding glass door in the back, just to keep the snow from falling down right over your face when you walk out the door. We've lived here most all of our life. Most of the wind comes from that direction. The sun comes up over there and goes down there. In the wintertime, that is our sun exposure. And the spot, I sort of picked it for early sun, shade in the afternoon in the summertime, and hopefully it makes things a little warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer.